Multiple sports, potentially.
Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, I think. You ever had one of those weeks? Well, I sure did this past week. People were telling me, a few people were telling me that my audio was messed up, that they were only hearing one channel. They weren't hearing both channels. And I'm like, well, I'm using a cell phone. It's already probably got one microphone. I can't believe that could be. And I listened to some of my recordings, and they sounded fine to me. Well, here was the problem, or problems. One is the computer I use to edit my videos is mono out only. So I didn't notice that one of the channels was missing. So I kept telling people, it sounds fine to me. Well, I finally, after about the third or fourth person mentioned it, I said, okay, I'm going to find a program that will visually show me the audio output of the recording. And I did. It had the option of showing VU meters, and sure enough, one channel was dead. So I'm like, what happened? Did this old cell phone camera finally give up? So I was looking at settings on the camera and stuff like that. And then I noticed that the problem was the back of the cell phone was coming off, and I taped it so that it wouldn't fall off. Well, when I taped it, I taped over one of the microphones. I didn't realize that this particular cell phone, even though it's an old cell phone, has stereo input on recordings. That was the problem. The tape was in the way. Took the tape off, fine. Then I started doing some other recordings, and I noticed it kept showing or taking the recordings in portrait mode, even though when I was looking at the screen when I was recording, I was in landscape. And I couldn't figure out what that was. So I fiddled with that, and finally I just said, okay, reset all the camera settings. That fixed that problem. So I think I'm back to what I call normalcy. And the fabulous thing is Jeff, my good friend Jeff from Jacksonville, came and brought me some more of his radios from his collection. And this is one right here. This is the Sagan, and there's two of them, which he has both, model WR-11. That is the DSP version. The other one he brought is the model WR-11-S-E, which is non-DSP. And he got this one for $20, and he got the other one for $18, and they're in perfect shape. No scratches, nothing. They're in perfect shape. I don't know, and he didn't write down in the notes to me what the vintage was. So I don't know the vintage. Let me show you the back of this. AM and FM. It's even got a lighted indicator for the band and an indicator if a station is tuned in. This is volume. This is off, FM, AM. And we're listening to AM. And get the cord around so I can show you. Come on. Oh, I am so disoriented. Okay, here's the backup. And this thing is heavy. Gosh, it's massive. Over here we have a 75 FM external jack. And I've got it on internal right now. It's got an internal FM antenna. Did I say antenna jack? Antenna jack. Over here we have the two connectors for an AM external jack, an external antenna. I'm still recovering from this week. All right. Then down here we have the switch for FM internal or external. We have auxiliary in, so you can use this as a speaker amplifier. We have record out, so you can record what's being received on your cell phone or whatever. And then we have a earphone, headphones jack. And then finally we have a DC, 12 volt DC input, so you can run this even in your vehicle, providing you got the right setup. Nice bass baffle right here, and the bass is, let me turn it back on, quit babbling. Let me turn it back on. Okay, let me get back around here. Let me turn it on.
And they actually raise money for charity. So it's a $20,000 buy-in. They each have a different charity that they vie for. And
sounds great.
CEOs, hedge fund managers,
let me just quickly
VCs,
scan.
like that.
Nice smooth tuning. There's a weak station. I'm probably facing the wrong direction. Let me see. No, I was facing the right direction. Okay. But it is DSP, so it will mute while tuning. It's not locked in, so let me adjust. There.
Just the situation and where we're at with Nico. I want to thank him for everything that he's done.
Kind of extra bassy. Picks up a lot of stations.
I'm not familiar with this.
See if we can get the Tampa station down here.
That's the story.
I think that's it right there.
By the way, the Bulls have two
There we
scholarship
go.
quarterbacks on the roster.
Let me turn the volume down. I'll switch to FM, but I got to tune real fast. I don't want any music playing. Okay, we'll go to FM. Yes, music. And music. And music.
First, let's lay the foundation.
There we
here.
go.
Why is it so important to have, as you call it, the money talk, and what are some of the consequences?
En menos de 3 minutos, cuando quieras, en cualquier.
Really good reception. Whoop.
14 here in the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah, from their newest location in Parrish, north to Tampa and Largo.
The size of our business from 24 to 25.
Listen to the bass there.
Incredible. Congrats. Thank
Now,
you. And I
it doesn't have any tone control. So what you hear is what you get.
10 million. You gotta hire them.
Okay, let me turn this down. I don't want to get any music hits. So I want to thank Jeff for providing me with these radios. Every couple of months he brings me about 12 to 15 radios. And unfortunately, I'm going to tell you a little thing about Jeff that happened recently. After he got back from his trip down here, a day later, I think, he was in an automobile accident. And it totaled his truck, which he uses for his business, and it's his only vehicle. So he's without a vehicle now. So we're thinking about you, Jeff. Hope you get back on your feet. And I want you to all have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. That tells me, yeah, things are working again. I got the video working. I got the audio working. Please let me know if I don't. Bye-bye.